Welcome to the MotorLuxReviews. Picture this. You walk up to a brand new 911 that looks familiar in all the right ways, but meaner, tighter, and just a bit more purposeful. The front features active Aero working behind the scenes. The rear wears larger vents and that signature deployable wing, and everywhere you look, there are subtle turbo cues in this new Turbonite finish. It's the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo and Turbo S, and yes, this icon just went hybrid without ditching any of its old-school feel. Under the skin is where things get spicy. Porsche calls it T-hybrid, but what you'll feel is a seamless, instant shove. The heart is a 3.6-liter twin-turbo flat-six paired with an electric motor, and on the Turbo S, two electrically assisted turbos that spool like they're reading your mind. Total output in the Turbo S, about 701 horsepower and 590 pound-feet, delivered through the lightning-quick PDK to all four wheels. Translation: the Turbo S launches like a roller coaster. Porsche quotes 0 to 60 in about 2.4 seconds and a top speed right around 200 mph. It's not just straight-line drama either. They've trimmed lap time at the Nürburgring by roughly 14 seconds versus the last car, thanks to grippier tires, bigger carbon ceramic brakes, and a new, faster-acting chassis control system that keeps the body flat without beating you up. Day to day, it still behaves like the world's fastest Grand Tourer. The hybrid bits are compact, the battery is small, and there's no plug-in ritual, just effortless torque and calmer cruising because the engine doesn't have to work as hard. Wet roads? The car's sensors can detect water and quietly adjust the aero and stability systems to keep the brakes drier and the car more planted. It's not an off-roader, that's what the Dakar is for. But between all-wheel drive, adaptive suspension, a front axle lift that pops the nose up quickly for steep driveways, and smart drive modes, this thing shrugs off ugly weather and nasty parking ramps like it's nothing. Inside, it's pure modern 911, clean, driver-focused, and now even more upscale in the Turbo. You get those supportive 18-way sport seats, crisp digital instruments, HD matrix headlights outside for night drives, and the latest Porsche communication management with the minimalist layout Porsche's been honing. The Turbo-only details are everywhere, contrasting Turbonite accents on the wheel, dash, and seatbelts, new center-lock wheel designs, and a richer, more distinctive engine note engineered specifically for this car. It feels special the moment you sit down and twist the switch. Design-wise, Porsche didn't mess with the recipe. Wider tracks, those big rear intakes, and that classic silhouette still scream turbo, but the Aero is smarter now. Active front flaps and a diffuser can choose between cooling, downforce, or slipperiness, even closing things up in the rain to help brake performance. It's the sort of nerdy magic you'll never see working, but you'll absolutely feel. How does it stack up to the last one? Think the same character, bigger lungs. The previous Turbo S was already a monster at 640 horsepower. The new car adds about 61 more, hits harder across the rev range, and just feels more awake everywhere. The hybrid system isn't there to chase EV range. It's there to kill lag, fill the torque curve, and make the car quicker and calmer all at once. That's very Porsche pricing. In the US, the Turbo S Coupe starts at a little over $270,000, with the Cabriolet a bit higher, with first US arrivals expected in spring 2026. Options can take it to the moon because, well, Porsche, but even before you touch the configurator, you're getting the most powerful production 911 ever, and a car that's faster, more refined, and still absolutely usable every single day. If the Turbo has always been the all-rounder of the lineup, this one just widened the gap. If you've been wondering when hybrid tech would make the 911 feel even more like a 911, this is it. Same soul, bigger horizon. Now, which color are you painting yours?